All right, here we go. Second stage of this, still toward the beginning of the video, obviously. We have other subjects entering into the frame here. Again, this is the phone in the right hand of subject number two. These are phones. These are phones right here. You see how the cameras are trying to adjust to the different light sources that are in the background versus what's up front here. So not super clear, but you can see that there's obviously two subjects walking downrange. In a second here, we're going to get up to the truck lights, and I want to stop it on that once we get there. Yep, more lights. Camera refresh rates, awesome. Truck lights just went on. Ultra bloom. You can still see the edge of the door still open here, and these are LED lights on the front of this truck. Ultra bright. The wide dynamic range of the camera actually allows imaging of the subject once it gets right outside the range of where the bloom is on the ultra bright LEDs from the headlights of the truck. But the subjects that are literally 6 feet away from the truck at 50 yards are all in view, and everything is lit up like it's almost like it's daytime on to the left. Now we're going to throw another shed of light on here, and this was that Milwaukee shop light, ultra bright. You still have a 3 foot throw on this thing that the camera has bloomed down to, and you've got subjects. You can still see what they're operating with, and you can now see objects on the bench. Obviously, the clarity and the line definition away from the ultra bright light sources. And again, you just went from pitch black to daylight with one, two, three major light sources shining back at the 09U2 USB camera. So the refresh rate on that is ultra fast. If you saw that change from lights on to off, the refresh was almost immediate. Almost immediate. We were 2 feet off of this vehicle, and you could see us walking through. So that's really, this is the side of the vehicle. Boom, 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 and you see us walking, and you were able to keep eyes on the subjects the whole way through. Now the vehicle's obviously going to go back on again. Doors open. You can tell that there's stuff going on. You can't obviously see into the vehicle. These lights are just they're just too bright. And you also got the light bar on the top as well. So you've got a fair amount of light flooding the right panel and the left panel of the camera itself. You can still see legs. The other subject went around the back of the vehicle. It was in their staging area that we were using when we were doing this. And then off it goes. Oh, back on. It's impressive to see how fast the camera refreshes and is able to maintain image clarity through ultra bright to minimal light on the right side while it's being washed out, or should be getting washed out on the left side. You can actually watch as we cycle through the different levels of light on that shop light there. I think there's 3 stages to that. And if you watch there, you saw how the camera started to adjust at each stage, instantaneous to off. Yeah, previous technology, this would have washed out. This I remember watching video, and then there you go, from back to no light. And the camera obviously is seeing this throw here, this 860 nanometer throw here in front of the bench. It's not actually on the bench. It's a foot off the front of the bench out to whatever the throw range was at 15 feet, 12 to 15 feet or so. You can see we're using different devices at the bench as well. We've got multiple cameras that we're working on, so that's multiple screens that pop up and can flare imaging as well, but it's not, they don't. The camera maintains a pretty steady, consistent clarity in the image.